today's episode is going to be a little different than the normal ones because I found a way for you to duplicate your house in RoCitizens. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. So really, this is super simple. You just need to be at a specific plot for this. I'm going to bring you to the plot. You need to be at this plot right here. It is a specific plot you need to be at. And here's how I'm going to prove it to you. Here's how I figured it out, basically. We're going to change the season to winter. And look. This is still a regular green plot. And that's how I discovered this, because it's weird how this is just a green plot and everything else here, is winter. So I was like, oh, what the heck is this? And another way I figured it out was when I tried to move my house and it didn't work. So it's pretty simple on how you do this duplication glitch here. Let's say you try to click on it like normal, like if you go over here and you try clicking on it, nothing. You can actually spawn your house, right? But this one you can't. You click on it, it doesn't work. But if you go to your for sale sign, right, then it does work. Okay, for sale sign, claim property. Let's say we want to claim our classic mansion. Place the classic mansion down, and there's the house. All right, you look inside, it's the house. Okay, but the weird part is there's nothing inside of it. Literally nothing inside of this house. Oddly enough, because I have stuff inside of this house, but it says there's nothing inside of it. I don't think you can place anything down. What the? Okay, you can. Okay, this is weird. So, I think this might be... I wasn't going with this, but look at that. It all spawned in. It's a little weird. Okay, now we're going to try despawning it, okay? Now we're going to try despawning it. Alright, we're going to despawn this house, right? Now it says none. But the house is still there, right? You get over to this place and spawn the classic mansion again. And I think... because I didn't know that the stuff would actually end up spawning. So can I? Yeah, you can't pick anything up. But still, your house is duplicated now. Your house is completely duplicated. So now you can't do too much. You can't copy anything and move it to your inventory and like duplicate anything. Like how the old duplication glitches were. But really, it's still a duplicate house, which is just kind of cool, by the way. And it's just this plot, So you can't go to any other plot. And same thing right here. Look at that. Exact same house, exact same layout, exactly everything I did. It's the same thing, but this one I can actually customize everything. But let's say I want to despawn this house, right? I want to despawn it. Does that mean? No, I can't. Okay, let's say, how about, what if I did this? Alright, we're gonna leave the game for a second, okay? Because I really want to discover if I can figure a way to where I can actually do, like, get inventory items. Now, I'm not trying to discover this thing and have people be unhappy with me, but if I can figure it out, then they can patch it, alright? But at the same time, I don't think this is gonna work, okay? Now, duplicating the house, it's an innocent little glitch, okay? It's innocent. There's no reason that, anybody should be mad at me for this, for publicly making a video on it when you can't take anything from the inventory. It's basically just duplicating your house, alright? You're basically just duplicating it. You can't take anything and store it in your inventory twice like the olden days, but still. It's like an innocent duplicating house little glitch. Alright, so here's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to head over here. Alright, hold on. We can't. Oh, yeah. We have to go here. Claim property. We're going to claim classic mansion house. Alright. It's going to say there's nothing in it. Alright. Weird. Walk around the house. There's nothing in it, but the colors that I made the house are the same. Oddly enough. But I'm going to go over my inventory and try to place something. Right when I click on that, things start spawning in, which is just a little weird. And now, can I pick something up? I can. Alright, let's say I go to store. But that is because this is my house. See, look, this says it is my house. It says it is my classic mansion. But when I despawn it, that is when I will lose the ability to put stuff away. You know what I mean? I'll lose the ability to do that. Yeah, I was right. I just wanted to discover if that was the way if that was the way it was, and it is, which is good, so people can't be duplicating a bunch of stuff anymore. But we head over here, spawn in my classic mansion, and now we have 2 of the exact same houses. So that's kind of neat. They're probably gonna end up patching this in a little bit, like not in a little while, but you know, it is what it is. Because you know what, it's innocent, because you can't take anything from the inventory. All right, you can't place any of this stuff in your inventory and like duplicate all your stuff to get a bunch of money or whatever. You can't do that. But it's still kind of nice to have like a whole extra house, to where literally you have your permissions to it. You have all permissions to the house, you know, every single permission, as well as it's your house. So it's literally your house. I don't think you can change the permissions of the house, because the permissions for the house has moved over to that one. So let's say you did want to like ban someone or give everyone permissions to your house, you would have to spawn this house first, do the permissions, despawn the house, and then spawn that one in. But yeah, literally the exact same house, believe it or not. Look at it. It's the exact same house. I did not know, by the way, that when I try to place something down, that everything that I own spawned into the plot. I didn't know that was gonna happen, but you know what? It did, and it's not really an exploit or anything, because you can't really, it's not beneficial. You know, you don't get any benefits from having these 2 houses, because you can't steal or take anything from this house. You know what I mean? You can't do it. But I kind of have another theory I want to test now, and it's gonna be kind of sad. I have another theory, and this might actually work. Oh no. Oh no, man. I have another theory, and it might work, which is something I'm a little worried about, because if this ends up working, then, well, that's not gonna be good. But if it doesn't work, it'll be pretty good, because then it's just an innocent little duplicating glitch. You know, you don't really gain anything from it. You know what I mean? You don't really. It's just a house duplication. You know, you don't really get too much out of it. But let's say that's not the case. Let's say I end up figuring out how to do this. This is not gonna be good, because oh man, I really hope this idea that I'm coming up with does not work. I don't think it will, but the chances that it will, ooh, I'm a little worried. Alright, so we're gonna claim property, classic mansion house. Alright, we're gonna head on over here. So I own this house. We're gonna go to inventory and go here. We're gonna literally just click, and then all of our stuff are gonna spawn in, right? Now we're gonna unclick that. Now let's say I want to take this in my inventory. Yoink. And this. Not cook. And I just want to take this. There we go. Okay. Now let's say those are in my inventory. And then I despawn the house, right? Oh no, please don't tell me. Despawn the house. Head over here. And spawn the house back in. If my stuff are still in there, then no, they're not. Awesome. They nice. Okay, good. Okay, I was a little worried there, because I thought it was actually gonna work, because you know, that would have been crazy, because you'd be able to duplicate more stuff, and then you know, that I wouldn't be able to put that in the episode. But no, it's just an innocent little house duplication. You can't take anything from the inventory of the house unless you're in the right house. This is the only plot you can do it on now. The only plot you can do it on. So yeah, it's a little cool, quick little video. Just kind of wanted to see if anything happened, and no, it didn't. It just duplicated the house, so that's all that matters. But yeah, guys, that is it for the episode. That was a nice innocent house duplication glitch. You cannot, I'm just gonna let you know this in advance, you cannot spawn it in and take from the inventory and then save it. You can't duplicate it. Alright, you can duplicate your house, right, and everything inside of it, but only one house is where you're allowed to take stuff from it. That's all I know. Alright, there's no actual duplication here. Like, when you leave the game, that duplicated house goes away. And you can't take anything from the inventory. They did a great job of fixing those glitches and exploits. So, yeah, you cannot do that. Just letting you guys know. Yeah, other than that, though, hope you guys enjoyed the RoCitizens episode for today. And I'll see you guys in the next one.